Okay, Psych 101 students, this is what the schedule looks like. You'll see that all the due dates are on Fridays, with just 3 exceptions. The research summaries, those are going to be due Monday for the first one, a Monday for the second one, and then on the third research summary, that'll be due May 3rd. Now you don't have to do research summaries. Instead, you could choose to just log into Sona Systems and complete work there. But I'll leave talking about the research experience to another time. Right now, I just want to focus on how are you going to do all of this work? That looks like a lot of quizzes and exams, Dr. Craig. You might say, how am I going to find the time to do, for example, on February 8th, 5 quizzes? And the answer is you absolutely are not expected to do that. The minimum you can do are 2 quizzes per chapter, a 15-point quiz and a 10-point quiz. But then again, maybe there are some topics that you're just not excited about doing. So let's talk about how we could modify this. And you should think about how you would do this based on your own interests. So things that I might be really interested in, maybe I'm interested in personality. So I'm definitely going to take this self and identity quiz. So that's a certain one. Quiz 10.3. That one's for me. And then you're looking and you think, oh yeah, taste and smell and touch and pain. Those sound reasonable. Now I know I have to take quiz 4.1, but I don't know what multimodal perception is, and maybe I don't want to know. So I'm going to not take 4.2 and instead take 4.3, 4.5, and not take 4.4. So taking care of this section. Now let's see, what else? Quiz 1.1, okay, I really want to understand what we're doing, so I'm going to take 1.1 and 1.2. I don't think I feel like taking 3 more quizzes in the very first week of school. All right, quiz 2.1, quiz 2.2, evolution. That doesn't sound too exciting to me. So maybe nature, nurture, and gender. That'll do it. Now, 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, and 3.4, those all sound pretty interesting. Cognitive development, social and personality development, adulthood and aging. I think as a healthcare professional in the future, it would be good if I knew something about all of those. So I've now bought myself 10 extra points here. Maybe I could then not take something later. For example, I know that around spring break, I'm going to be pretty burned out. So maybe I'm not going to take this 10-point quiz here on language and language use. That seems good. Okay. And as I go through, what else? Definitely taking those 5.1, 5.2. Theory of mind sounds okay, and maybe I'll get a bonus point anyway. Conditioning and learning, forgetting and amnesia, that sounds good. And memory, I probably should have some help with that. Eyewitness testimony, wow, that's really interesting. Going to keep that one there. Judgment, decision making, yes. And then intelligence, not going to do that language one. So let's see. Now I'm down in this part. Still have quite a few to go. Definitely have to keep the red ones on. But what else could I move around based on my schedule and based on what I'm interested in? Drive states, got to do that. Culture and emotion, that sounds interesting. And motives and goals, I should stay in that. Okay, so now I have 5 extra points here. 10.1, 10.2, 10.3, I'm doing those. Okay, anxiety, psychological disorders. As a future helper, I'm going to stay in these. And then here, 12.1, 12.2, oh, it's getting close to the end of the semester. I probably have a lot of things due. Seems like a lot of 5-point quizzes here. I'm definitely going to just drop these. Conformity and obedience, no thank you. But helping, maybe I'll stay in that one. And I'm going to take both of these, happiness and a healthy life. Those all seem good. Okay, so how am I doing? Definitely have all the reds, but do we have 140 points of blues and greens? Yep, a 10-point, a 10-point, a 10-point. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 10-point quizzes. So that's 110. I just need 30 points, so only 6 green quizzes to make up the difference. And I have far more than 6. So perhaps I could go ahead and take some others out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm actually done with green quizzes by the time I get to exam 2. So all of the green quizzes in this bottom part, I don't necessarily have to do, but maybe I leave them in. Might be a good opportunity to earn some bonus points or some extra credit, depending on how I'm doing on exams. So let's say I do want to eliminate, do as little as possible. So now all of the green quizzes down here, I can just take those off of my schedule. And as I prepare my calendar, this is looking much more manageable. The goal here isn't to overwhelm students. It's really to give you an opportunity to earn points reading about things that you really enjoy, topics that you were looking forward to or find most interesting. You may be surprised by what interests you once you get started. And again, remember, it never hurts to take the quiz because I'm going to drop some of your low scores as long as you have tried at least 140 points. Anything over that, we'll just drop the lowest score among those attempts. All right, that should get you started. If you're interested in more about the research experience credit, listen to the next video. Have a good day.